AI coding agents are no longer just suggesting code. They run commands, edit files, change migrations, and sometimes delete things. The problem is that the human is still asked a yes or no question with almost no context: approve or block. Agent Lens is a judgment layer for coding agents. It sits between codecs and execution, intercepts proposed tool calls, evaluates them with repo and session context, and only interrupts the developer when judgment is actually needed. This is not a generic confirmation dialogue. Agent Lens translates the raw tool call into a developer-readable decision: what Codex wants to do, why it thinks the action is safe, how confident the system is, which policy matched, and whether this should auto-run, require review, or be blocked. This is the core loop. Agent Lens sees that Codex wants to modify a source file, scores the action using repo context, shows the evidence behind that score, then predicts the likely next steps if I approve it. Instead of approving a single file right in isolation, I am deciding whether the agent should continue down this implementation path. In this case, I can approve it, block it, or modify the instruction before Codex touches the code. The flow map is the session in motion. Agent Lens keeps the raw trace for audit, but groups noisy reads and searches into review episodes so the human sees the shape of the agent's work, not a wall of tool calls. In a live Codex run, new events appear here as the agent explores, proposes edits, and waits for review. Every decision becomes part of an auditable ledger: what the agent proposed, what policy matched, what evidence Agent Lens used, and what the human decided. That gives teams a feedback loop. Over time, they can see approval patterns, drift history, risk distribution, and which policies should be automated. The important part is that this runs locally around the developer's actual agent workflow. Codex can keep working in the terminal, while Agent Lens turns the session into a control plane. Live review when an action is risky, policy when a rule is clear, and replay when the team needs to understand what happened. The product is not another dashboard, and it is not another approve button. Agent Lens is the judgment layer that makes agentic coding governable. Semantic risk before execution, trajectory before commitment, human decisions only when they matter, and an audit trail after the work is done. That is how teams get the speed of Codex without giving up control.